Welcome back to Under the Twin Suns, live from the scruffiest, the wampest, the raddest cantina, where when you play a game of blackjack and you get two aces and you double down, you get 1,000 credits every time. I'm your host, Cole. Welcome back. I'm joined by the Steve Man and the Christopher. Well, Chris, but I decided to be dramatic.
What's up?
Good evening.
And tonight we're going to talk about things. This is one of those more chill episodes where we don't really have an agenda. We just have some things that have been going on in the community, and we just want to talk about it. The first thing off the rip, because the YouTube analytics show that people pay the most attention to the first 10 minutes. Let's talk about this humdinger of an article released by FF. Was it an article, press release, whatever it was?
Video
Basically,
article.
yeah. Steve, go ahead as the subject matter expert, sir.
Oh no! Don't put me on the spot. No,
Fair
it's
enough.
it's like a video they released, and then they had an article that came out afterward. But basically, like they're making some changes to the upcoming set as far as booster packs go. Pretty much going to just get rid of foil. It's like not going to be a thing anymore. Instead, it's just going to be hyperspace foil, which I think is a phenomenal choice. Every pack will be guaranteed to have one hyperspace foil in it and one regular hyperspace. So that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
They're also making the chances of hitting a legendary or a rare, they're making them better. I forget the exact numbers that they used, but it was significantly more common as far as like
To hit
chances to
legendaries.
get a hyperspace, hyperspace
Oh,
legendary.
oh,
Or
for hyperspace.
rare.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Then they also did where there's a small chance, like one in like one box. I think it was. I think it was like 1 in 28, 1 in 18. Look up the. We'll have the article linked below or the video. But they're doing the thing where Magic the Gathering players will be familiar. In like play boosters, there's like a 1 in 20 chance to hit like a full art uncommon. Not worth a lot of money, but it is pretty and it makes you feel good. So it seems like prestige cards will be done that way. And frankly, I'm a big fan of this because A, it'll make the card prices go down. And B, maybe this will encourage prestige boxes themselves. Dude, I would buy a prestige box if they're like $150. I just draw the line at 200 or 300 because the money's just not there. And wasn't the other thing, and it's called a carbonate box. I don't know why I called it a prestige box. Showcases are now less likely to drop from the carbonite boxes to make them, in theory, harder to get. Wasn't
Correct.
it something
Yeah.
like that? Which I'm
Correct.
all for because dude, I haven't pulled a showcase I've been excited for since like, huh?
I
Obi-Wan.
mean,
Well, I didn't actually pull the Obi-Wan. I traded for it, so I take that back.
now they just got to print good leaders that you want to get showcases for, because like pulling a showcase, a Morgan Elspeth or whatever, it's like okay, cool. This is meaningless.
That was one of the ones I got, and it was a depressing. It was a very depressing moment in time. I was like, I'm excited I got a showcase, but it's Morgan Elsbeth. So what am I gonna do with this?
Felt the
Nothing
same
more
way
than
about the
one
Rio
pizza.
showcase. I pulled it a pre-release. Like it was really cool to get him. He's really bad, like everywhere, and like yeah, it's a card. They certainly printed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to be excited for showcases again. Like there are some obviously that are super enticing, but like your odds are already bad to hit one, let alone the one you want.
Yeah, I think this
So I
is a
guess
great
the
change.
moral is just buy more boxes, right? That's the moral.
Right. I'm
Well,
excited for this
I
change. I was like, who cares about foils? Like nobody.
Do they suck?
yeah, agreed on that. They all curl. No one wants to play with them. Not for competitive, not regular either.
You can't play with for them in competitive, which I'm gonna have to alter my decks for when we go play at the Forge because I run a lot of foils because I think they're
Um,
better than
as
regular.
long as you can't cut to them, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I probably can.
Well,
They're real bent. They're real pieces of crap. They also, the funny thing about swoo foils is they're so bad that if you put them around cards that aren't swoo foils, they'll also bend them. No, I'm not kidding.
Like a black
But yeah, for
plague.
one, I don't want to dunk. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve.
No, no, go ahead.
For once, I'm not dunking down the throat of FFG going, wow, this is awful. Why do you do this to me? Game dead. I don't say game dead. Game alive. I think they gotta double down all the twin stun stuff, which they've already kind of said they will for this set, but I feel like that's kind of where the money would come in from. First off, if we do need new players. You're, Standard is not the most popular game format in most TCGs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not in Magic. It's not. Well, I guess it is in Pokemon. It's not in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I think we got to see a lot more Twin Suns kind of stuff from. We get the precons, cool. We talked about that last week. We'll see what turns out from that. But I just want to see like Twin Suns exclusive cards, which they've said they're going to do. I just hope they're not like only in the precons and they drop like his S's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just not fun. Well, I mean, then you gotta buy the precon. I don't know. I don't know where I sit. I spend so much money on Magic. I don't know. Swoo is so cheap. It's yeah. I do.
I'm
I
gonna
am
bitch
gonna
about
bitch
it
about it
either
either way.
way. They can't
Yeah,
make
you're
me
right.
happy.
They can make me happy. Give me a Canderous Ordo unit leader. I don't care.
Speaking of Canderous
Give me
Ordo,
Mandalore.
did you see the teaser?
Oh yeah, Chris shared that. I have not looked into it fully, but I did see some. I saw an interview with Aspire last week, which say about them what you will. They suck, but they have the licenses. Supposedly the Coach War remakes are not dead, which is cool.
I mean, I've been hearing about those for like 10 years. I don't think they're ever coming. I'm just giving up on that.
Just like the One Piece, it's real.
Yeah. I'm hopeful that the remakes will come out, but the new game Fate of the Old Republic was announced earlier today, and that looks pretty hot. From the former director of Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect,
Ooh.
Casey Hudson. So, and it looks quite amazing. So, if you haven't seen the teaser trailer yet, check it out. I think it's I hope this is not another teaser trailer that gets put out and gets everyone's excitement level up, and then another 10 years later we're still waiting for it.
Elder Scrolls 7.
Is it being
First-
written by Drew Karpyshyn?
6.
That's what I want to know.
Not that I read, no. Casey Hudson, director, was said. Development studios, Edmonton, Alberta-based Argonaut Studios. Narrative-driven single-player RPG and spiritual successor to Knights of the Old Republic. So it sounds like a sequel.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Well, no, they insisted it's not a direct sequel or continuation, but all new characters for an all new story.
I guess I prefer that.
That's pretty cool.
I'd prefer them not to, ruin anything that I love. Just stay away from it, and then I feel safe.
I mean, I still want the remakes. Like, it would just be great to, relive my childhood through, updated graphics and everything. I like how they did the Final Fantasy VII remake. They did put a little bit of a new spin on it. I know some people didn't like it, but
I love it.
they stayed close enough to it to where it was still like, it wasn't completely just going down the same path. They added just enough of a spin on it to make it interesting. So I don't know what they plan on doing with the remakes, but I would still like to have those.
No, I can't wait for part 3 of that game. But here's how you sell every copy ever. All they have to do, because they must have these files. They just must. You finish the ending of KOTOR 2. and you sell it as a bundle for $70. You get both games.
Ooh,
I'd love it to be less,
the
but we're
Obsidian
talking about a
cut.
greedy corporation here.
Release
You know
the
they're gonna,
Obsidian cut.
yeah,
That would
you
be
know,
awesome.
$70 a piece though, and
I know. But if they just finished KOTOR 2, like where the ending is like you finish the whole Sith Academy and you don't just fall into a fucking hole for lack of a better term. That's kind of how the game kind of just ends. Um, I don't know.
Very
I
amazing.
have I have right now in my adult life I have 200 hours into KOTOR 2. I can only imagine how much I put in when I was a kid. But I'll play it again. I'd absolutely play it again if it comes out.
I remember a very, very disappointed little Steve when he finished his first playthrough of KOTOR 2, and he's like, I just remember feeling like, that's it? Like, that.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's just like it's just a couple hours short, and if they just had that couple extra hours, you go from a like 7 or 8 out of 10 game to a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Also, Telos, meh, not a great starting planet, but what are you gonna do?
You know, I've got a hot take, and people may judge me for it,
Okay.
but I actually really liked Paragus, the mining thing. Oh, are we talking about KOTOR 1 or KOTOR 2? Because I didn't really like
I'm
Terrace.
talking about KOTOR 2. I see your point. Yeah.
But the mining thing, I know a lot of people hated it. I actually kind of liked it, but I don't know. I know that's kind of weird. I can see why people didn't like it, but
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I see why you did. Like, I guess the
as a,
HK line is
but
interesting,
as a
and
kid, there was like that moment where like the Sith are there, but they're invisible, and I remember as a kid being freaked out because like, oh my gosh, the enemy's here. I can't see them. They're in this like this place. Like it freaked me out as a kid, and I loved it. So I don't know. I just have very fond memories of it.
I'll give you that it gets a lot better when the Sith show up, rather than just like, I'm a miner. Time to fight these droids that went rogue. I bet this HK-51 is sure nice. There's no way he'd betray me.
I totally see why people didn't like it, but I personally, I liked it a lot.
Chris, you seem like you want to have something you want to say.
no, I just agree with you completely on the point where it gets much more exciting when the Sith show up.
And you, Chris, you still play kind of SWTOR a little bit, which, like, I got back into it a little bit last year for just a couple months, but their writing's pretty good, and those expansions are good, which gives me hope.
I agree. I enjoy the game, but it's just I think it's the pace at what they put when they put out um, new content. It's like I don't want to sub until there's a big chunk of content for me to go through. And if I sub and I just blow through the new storyline and you know 2 hours, it's not worth it to me. Um, yeah, but I mean, I agree with you. I still enjoy the game on occasion. It's not like it was when it first came out. I mean, those stories were just amazing, and the choices had actual outcomes to them. Where now it just seems kind of it's like okay, you made a decision, and it really doesn't do much. So, I liked it much better when the storylines were also associated with your class and now it's not like that either. So it
It's
was,
not. I remember that being like the
Yeah,
selling point when I played
I was
that
about to
game.
say that's very different from what I remember.
yeah, no, it's the storyline goes in the later expansions. It changes up and becomes much more about um, you being the leader of an organization as opposed to
Gotcha.
whether you're a Jedi Knight or a Jedi Counselor or a smuggler, etc.
Hmm.
So as always, I have a random tangent that'll bring us back to Star Wars Unlimited, kinda. So I just did some Googling, so I have all my math in front of me, right? KOTOR is 3,950 years before A New Hope, right?
Sure.
I'm just.
Carry the two.
Sorry, you're right. You're 100% right. So we see HK-87 assassin droids, after episode 6 in The Mandalorian, right? So you're telling me that in 4,000 years, there have only been 36 model upgrades? Here's the part that floors me, Steve. Because, sure, I could give you that, a model upgrade every 100 years. The HK-47 was developed 17 years before the 51. So, like, there were 4 models between... Make that one make sense.
I can't.
Cole, you're overthinking it. Probably. Probably.
Unless
But,
they like restarted them for a couple of times. They're like they
dude,
made one. They're
imagine...
like they did the Xbox thing where they're like Xbox One.
dude,
It's like the 4th one.
I don't know why they made that. The Xbox 720 would have sold so much harder.
Oh yeah, the Xbox 180.
But yeah, either way, let us know what you guys think below about the HK assassin droids. I preferred them back when they had a little, actual charm, like when they said things instead of just standing there. I feel like that's like the whole point of HK droids. If you want silent and deadly, you just buy an IG, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you want like funny, you buy an HK. Right? Like, am I tripping? Like, I guess 47 is a more specific version, but even the 51s were kind of funny.
Agreed.
And what's even funnier to me is we have HK-47 proper, and then the hunting assassin droid instead of HK-51. I don't know why they didn't just... Because HK-47 is a unique unit because the HK-47 is a unique, like, guy. HK-51s are just a model number, which you could have made it a non-unique. But maybe now I'm also overthinking it. Why would there be consistency?
I don't know. I think there's only one true HK-47 in our hearts.
Statement. Meatbag.
Based.
Statement. Would you like... question. Would you like to know how to kill a Jedi? Statement. Yes. But yeah. What else has happened in this week of Star Wars Unlimited? I guess PQs are starting. So we're starting to see, like, what's funny to me is how different the United States versus, like, European meta is. Like, when Chris was sharing screenshots, like, the US meta is really, really diverse, and the European meta is just Anakin and Han.
And that's, like, different than what I remember the other metas being. Usually, like, from what I've seen anyway, usually, like, the North American meta is, like, really streamlined. It's like Sabine, Han, like, we got it figured out. And then you go over to Europe and they're, like, winning with fucking Wat Tambor and bullshit. It's like the Wild
Dude, somehow
West.
Hondo Onaka top 8s. That happened one time, and that made me laugh.
Yeah. It's like Bosk Blue, and nobody's playing that here. It's like some crazy stuff. But it's kind of interesting that it's different. It's flipped a little bit. I did see that somebody took down a PQ with my mind just drew a complete blank. It'll come to me later. No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
It was bad, but I don't remember what it was. Gosh, it's gonna come to me here in a minute, and I'll bring it back up.
But yeah,
I know an Emperor Palpatine Blue took one down. That's pretty exciting to me.
Oh, that's fun.
I love that deck.
Yeah, you're a big fan of that. I'm excited for the PQ in Charlottesville. I have no idea what I'm going to play yet. I was thinking Rex, but now I'm just kind of over it. We'll see. Maybe a little Obi-Wan from Legends of the Force. Get a little silly with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Steve, do you perhaps have a card in mind?
Would you like to try and name a card that I have in mind?
I would love to try to name that card. It's my favorite segment.
Well, I just so happen to have a card. We'll do
Cole
and Chris.
Is it a weekly play card?
No, it is not a weekly play card.
Okay, cool.
What are the aspects?
Cunning only.
What's the set?
Secrets of power.
Oh no. I'm in danger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot there's only two of us, so I'm over here like, who's asking next?
Around, duck, duck, goose, duck, duck, goose.
Indeed. What are the keywords?
Hidden.
Okay. Is this a trap? Is it Loverboy Anakin?
Is this your guess? Or you're taking your
yeah, no,
question?
it's my guess. I believe it's my guess, but it's the only card that I can think of with hidden from the set.
It is not Anakin.
Ooh, damn. Wow, roasted. Ooh, damn. Roasted hotter than Anakin on Mustafar. That's crazy. 2 weeks in a row I've lost. My hubris. Am I even a man?
Have fallen.
I know, am I even a man? Go ahead, Chris. You have one more question. You don't have to guess. My hubris got the better of me. So you have one more question.
Anakin was a good guess. So immediately where my head went.
Right? Oh.
What's the cost?
Cost is 7.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Chris. Win your game.
Sonara Sand.
That is correct. Sonara Sand.
Yay, Chris!
Good job.
Only because of the cost. If it wasn't the cost, I would have been like,
Felt like a dummy once he said 7.
Yeah, because I keep looking for ways to want to play her, and then
Dude, I wish she would. She sounds so good in theory. Maybe with the listen. The entire next set is supposed to all be about crime, and she is a criminal. So
She's
maybe.
Underworld. Yeah. And if we can go wide with some more tokens, she might be pretty good.
Yeah, but I run into that a lot with cards. It's like that seems so good in theory, but they're just better cards.
Mm-hmm.
Archeon Rowe is my king. That's the one that's like always in the back of my mind for raid. Well, thank you, gang, for joining us for Under the Twin Suns. Let us know below what you want to see. Tell people you care about them and sling cardboard all day long.
It was Captain Phasma. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Here's some other ones though that also won PQs that are a little off meta. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Looking at the horizons, dust kicks up, cloak hanging loose, skies on fire, burning gold in cerulean hues. Tatooine dreams got the weight of a name, legacy so heavy it's dragging the flame. Two orbs above.